My name is Jayme Licuanan. My age is 82 years old. I've been here for 50 years. Filipinotown, they call it now. In the 50s, this area of Temple Street, the Filipinos controlled this whole area from Figueroa all the way to Hoover Street. All of those stores were all rented or were owned by Filipino entrepreneurs. Most of them were veterans, and they had gotten their capital from the Veterans Administration. Some of them, we would come out and talk about getting 6, 7 people together and putting their monies together and open up a restaurant, but not here, but towards Figueroa, where the accumulation of Filipinos, the concentration of Filipinos that come from around the area would meet in there, meet their friends, and they would eat at the restaurant called Morong. Then there would be a bar across the street called the Black Bear, was owned by a Filipino, and there was a pool hall, which was owned by Villaflor. You see this apartment house in here called 300 Parkview Apartments. They were fully occupied by the residents were all Filipinos. And they had a sort of a boarding house. And those would be the Filipinos that came in here just right after the war, or were residents in here before the war and went into the army. And when they got out of the service during World War II, all the first-class restaurants in Los Angeles, all the chefs were Filipinos, especially the Van de Kamp chain. The barber shop was on the other side where Antonio Balbuena's building, and still standing next to the El Recuerdo market. Used to be Filipino market. Filipinos would come in here and they would go to the coffee shops, small coffee shops or sari-sari store that they used to call it, and eat Filipino food. But it was just a small kitchen in the back, and they would just